You're listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Monday the 17th of November, 2025. It is 56 days after the fall equinox. It is 34 days before the winter solstice. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 27th day of Brumaire, the day of the macjonc, the tuberous pea. The sun rises today at 6:45 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 11:41 a.m. The sun sets today at 4:36 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:05 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 5:39 p.m. The length of daytime today is 1 minute, 55 seconds, shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waning crescent phase and is 6% full at midday. The new moon will arrive on Thursday, the 20th of November. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 1:32 a.m., 21 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 8:58 a.m., 1 meter 55. In the afternoon, low tide, 3:26 p.m., 18 centimeters. At night, high tide, 9:29 p.m., 1 meter 31. This is the Monday Reservoir Report for New York City. The Delaware Watershed, Cannonsville, 45% full. Papacton, 63%. Neversink, 69%. Rondout, 93%. The Catskill Watershed, Schoharie, 45%. Ashokan, 63%. The Croton System, 95% full. In our shared realm of plants and animals, watching the leaves change, 3 kinds of trees are standing out right now. The ginkgos have suddenly turned bright yellow all at once. Most of the leaves are still on the trees, making a spectacular sight. The Callery pears are turning very slowly. The change in color usually starts at the top and moves slowly down through the crown of the tree. Their autumn color is a rich, deep burgundy red, and so the trees show a mix of lush red above and the still green leaves below. In addition, some of the large maples have gone bright red, and it is a fiery red. In the low, late afternoon light, they are glowing right now. Commemorations. At midnight, Universal Time on this day in 1858, modified Julian Day 0 began. The count of modified Julian days was introduced by the Smithsonian Astrophysical Observatory in 1957. It's a kind of calendar without weeks, months, or years. The days are simply counted in sequence from the starting date in 1858. The modified Julian day is used to calculate tables of orbital elements of artificial Earth satellites. Under this system, today is modified Julian day 60,995. On this day in 1869, the Suez Canal was inaugurated, linking the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea. A flotilla of ships gathered at Port Said, hosted by Khedive Ismail Pasha of Egypt. He was joined by many members of European royal houses. On the 17th, a flotilla of ships entered the new canal. At the time, it was just 25 feet deep, with a shipping channel 72 feet wide. A few of the vessels accidentally were grounded in the relatively shallow waters, but a new era of shipping had begun, cutting the distance between Europe and India and the Far East by thousands of miles. On this day in 1947, the Screen Actors Guild instituted an anti-communist loyalty oath for all its serving officers. Ronald Reagan, interestingly, was the president of the guild at the time. The loyalty oath would be extended to all SAG members in 1953. On this day in 1973, during the unfolding Watergate scandal, Richard Nixon spoke to a gathering of 400 Associated Press managing editors in Orlando, Florida. In his remarks, he famously said, "People have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook." He would resign on the 9th of August, 1974, and was pardoned by President Gerald Ford on September 8th of that year. Today we wish a happy birthday to Ru Paul, born this day in 1960. His program, RuPaul's Drag Race, is one of the most popularizing venues for drag competitions. Contestants who fail the lip-syncing competition are invited by RuPaul to sashay away as they leave the competition. But those who are successful are greeted with a phrase from the ballroom scene, "Shantae, you stay." And so we say happy birthday, RuPaul, or perhaps even better, Shantae, you stay. And that is the Observatory, Monday the 17th of November, 2025.